Morning, everyone. David Atkins, um, target individual. Back with another video. Okay, today I'm going to talk about one way to break, interfere with the torture mind control. How to interfere and break it temporarily, but you can break it constantly. And I've talked to several TIs who said this works. So this is not some theory or nothing like that. So maybe, and it's explained how it works too. So I'm going to read a Bible verse and then I will start. And I'm coming from Psalm 1 today. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord. And his law he meditates day and night. He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of the water that brings forth fruit in its season, whose leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he does shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind drives away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. Okay, here we go. All right, now it's recommended you use headphones, but the way it's explained and the way it was explained to me here, no headphones are needed, but headphones are better. Okay, there are two reasons for the effect of pleasing music to interfere with torture mind control. Okay, pleasing music. Preferably Christian, but if you're not a Christian and you don't want to listen, I understand. Me preferably, I need to start listening to the Christian music and try it. I got to get headphones first because I'm going to try it with headphones. But listen, and this is how it works. The AI responds to the emotional state of the target. Thought triggered attacks. Number two, the sensory lock on is jostled because of the focus of attention to the music. And a couple of neuroscientists have said that. Okay, listening to pleasing music defeats mind control totally by adding noise to the incoming, outcoming information and injection feedback loop. It temporarily alters the brainwave signature of the victim and by doing so defeats their technology, which is dependent upon that brainwave signature remaining constant. It also creates all this additional electromagnetic energy inside the neural pathway of the victim's brain, making it impossible for the RNM supercomputer and the hive mind teams to make sense of what they see on their virtual interface. It also breaks brain entrainment with their system by entraining the brain away from the visual and verbal entrainments of the RNM supercomputer to the pleasing music that's disrupting their technology. And he goes, when I say noise, I do not mean sound, rather I mean energy, electromagnetic energy, and it effectively jams the fabricated, falsified stream of data inside neural networks of the brain. Now, I still got a lot more information to go. So anyway, I'm gonna stop V2K. It for sure does this, and it might even stop heterodyning attacks, remote neural monitor attacks. I've not tried this yet, but I'm gonna try it. And like I said, I know for a fact that it works for a lot of people because I've heard a lot of people talking about it that are real TIs. What I mean is the CIA DLD operatives need coherent thought patterns from you to for the perps to establish and integrate back in the RNM data or their mind control technology fails. However, with electromagnetic emissions popping up all over the screen, they cannot achieve integration completion between the brain and their RNM system supercomputer, and their technology fails. They cannot make sense of what they see. This is because the mind control technology is speed of light, bidirectional, and because injection feedback fails the process of verification and fails with it. The, and because injection feedback fails, the process of verification fails with it, and the thought triggered attacks cannot follow the narrative of the victim's thought and memory process, meaning there are no evoked potentials to verify because the handler slash operator cannot make sense of what he sees on his display. In other words, integration completion between the RNM system and your brain is hindered, and without your response to that specific impulse injection, the RNM verification process breaks apart and mind control fails. Remote neural manipulation is accomplished via their system's ability to interpret your thoughts and is wholly dependent on its ability to predict and influence your reference choices or impulse sequencing during thought composition. The system maps patterns with impulses and identifiers or evoke potentials and uses statistical data about how your composition habits to predict how you will think or act as you begin to formulate thoughts or prepare to act. The system's ability to define and map these references intelligibly depends on your cooperation or and the attacker's ability to make sense of what they see visually or what they can guess based on your past activity, which they cannot do with so much additional noise or energy caused by the pleasing music. Neuroscientists have discovered that listening to music heightens positive emotions through reward centers of our brain, stimulating hits of dopamine that can make us feel good or even elated. Listening to music also lights up other areas of the brain. In fact, almost no brain center is left untouched, suggesting more widespread effects and potential uses for music to calm people down even during highly stressful or painful events. Music can prevent anxiety induced increases in heart rate and systolic blood pressure and decrease cortisol levels, all biological markers of stress. Pleasing music has a unique ability to lessen the pain. In fact, it's medically and scientifically proven to reduce pain levels caused by the music's impact on dopamine released when listening to pleasing music. It also alleviates pain by lowering stress hormone levels. It also temporarily alters the victim's brainwave signature, which trauma-based mind control technologies are dependent on. Music enjoyment elicits dopamine release, and dopamine release has been tied to motivation, including exercise, which in turn implication and learning and memory. So long-term listening to pleasing music actually increases memory function and thought process. Listening to pleasing music long term also permanently alters the brainwave signature of the mind control victim and breaks brain entrainment with their RNM system, thereby stopping mind control altogether. A process which takes about 6 months of regularly listening to music each day. Finally, even the Bible states listening to music is extremely powerful. If you go to 1 Samuel 16:23, it states, "And it came to pass when the evil spirit from God was upon Saul, that David took a harp and played with his hand. So Saul was refreshed and was well, and the evil spirit departed." And that's all I have for today. And I hope this helps some people. And I'm going to try it out when I can find headphones that are. I'm trying to find, if anybody's done this and does this, please recommend some headphones for me. Also, if somebody wanted me to mention, they listened to the Bible. They said they done it 6 days in Hebrew on YouTube, the whole Bible, and it helped them. Now, I they said that they put a comment on there, wanted me to mention it to you. So if you're interested in doing that, you can try that too. But the music, whether it be Christian or whatever, um, the has helped a lot of people, and they've told me this, and I can verify that these are real TIs and they're not lying. So anyway, God bless y'all. I hope y'all have a good day. Um, I'm we're doing okay, but last night I got hit pretty hard. Matter of fact, I got hit so hard, my brain just felt like it was mush, like it was frying, scrambling. Then I went to sleep earlier than usual for about 30 or 45 minutes. They put me to sleep. So anyway, God bless everyone, and I hope you'll have the best day you can as a TI.